Hello. Hello. Apparently everybody who says hello believes exactly the same things I believe, and I support them 100%. Opening up a rock star in the morning. Makes me so happy. My rambling while ambling didn't turn out so well this morning. There was a lot of wind noise. And there was an inconvenient incident with a homeless person. So I said, fuck it, I'll just do a driving while driving. And then I see that Earl put out a video, and I'm like, oh, well, this is interesting. Apparently he has proof, kids. He's got proof that that I'm trying to take his channel down or something. Well, I better watch that. I mean, I want to see the kind of proof he has that I'm trying to take down a accused pedophile's channel. So I watch it, and it's a video. It's two videos, in fact, where the focus of the videos and the focus of the clips he uses are on hypocrisy. Earl tries to make it out that I am in favor of auditors being call flooded, but I'm not in favor of government officials or myself being call flooded. My actual position is I'm in favor of no one being call flooded. I have always maintained that call floods don't work. I still don't think they work. I think they're retarded. I think they're silly. For whatever call flood allegedly happened yesterday on my place of employment, no one got through to me, to the best of my knowledge. No one got through to my boss. The secretaries weren't complaining about it, so I don't know. I guess if it makes you feel good, whatever, it's a free country, free speech. I'm not aware of any laws that Earl's breaking by advising people to call flood me, whatever. But I'm not a prosecutor in Texas, so what do I know? I'm just a first-year family law attorney. Anyway, so the two clips he used, one was me reacting to him threatening to call flood my work and my wife's work and all that other fun stuff. And I was just pointing out the hypocrisy of it. The other one where I start off with, hello, so Earl got arrested, or hello, boys and girls, Earl got arrested. That one is a video titled Hypocrisy Test on Earl's Arrest. Can you guess what that one's about? Anyway, long story short, once again, Earl failed to provide any documentation or substance to support any of his claims. His position is apparently that because it's my Discord server, apparently I have 24 hours a day to monitor everything that goes on. And we only talk about Earl there. And people call me, apparently, about everything. I mean, my phone it's blowing up right now, even as we speak. My phone's blowing up with people calling me about things that are going on in my Discord. Oh, wait, you don't have this number. My dad. Anyway, I want to contrast this to what Earl was saying in his interview session with PNP and Damon Jones, where he said that not everybody on my Discord believes what I'm saying, and that I'm a fool for thinking they do. Well, if anybody ever goes to my Discord, and it's open, it's on the About section of my YouTube channel, you can get there, you'll see that everybody can go there, and just about everybody has been there. California Guardian and I, we clash on just about every subject. Constitutional Corner and I, we clash on just about every subject, but I treat them with respect, and they're allowed to be there, and I don't cause any issues. Ben, if he didn't fucking lie, would be not purple, but he's a liar. So, but Ben's there, and Ben's free to post. Denise Lynn is there; she's free to post. Hemming, I've clashed with him about innumerable issues, and he's there. He's free to post. He hangs out there. He drops documents there from time to time. I mean, just a lot of people have been there. Fast is there pretty much constantly. Granite State Transparency's there frequently. Not Now, Maybe Later's been there. News Now OKC's there way too often. Most of these people I disagree with. And yet there they are. Just like Earl, just like P&P, he was on my Discord server for a long time. I think he left, but he probably is there on a alt account or whatever. But my point is that if everybody posts there I agree with or I support, then I am pretty schizophrenic because I disagree with and I don't support a lot of the things that are said there. Even the people that I have quite a bit of respect for, like Teresa Richards and RC, I've called them to task over Earl for trying to demonetize Earl. I am staunchly against censorship. I'm against it. Like, I don't care who you're trying to censor or how bad of a person they allegedly are. I'm against it. I am strongly opposed to it. That's why I don't censor people. I have started deleting comments now that I find in the retard-free document section. That is for documents. If you want to discuss documents, you're more than welcome to do that in the document section, not the retard-free documents, but in the document section. It just causes too much trouble trying to find documents if everybody's yakking on about all sorts of things there. So that is a time, place, and manner restriction, or it's an Adderley v. Florida restriction, whatever you want to do. Anyway, slice it. If you're not posting a document, stay the fuck out. But yeah, everybody's free to post their opinions there. So I don't know why exactly I would be painted with all of them. And I thought it was interesting that somehow, because OG2, or what does he call himself now? First Amendment Audit Ohio, I think. FAAO? Something like that. If I got it wrong, I apologize, OG2. But because he started off one of his videos, hello, all of a sudden I agree with everything he does. I think OG2 might be quick to point out that I have taken him to the carpet a few times for not engaging his brain and doing and saying stupid shit. I support everybody's right to speech. I don't support the things that everybody says. So, you know, if the best you got is saying that there's bad things on my Discord server and saying that I know about them and saying that have I seen pictures of it? I've seen pictures of his son Earl. I've seen mugshots of his son Earl. Oh, speaking of his son Earl, the only reason why I know of his son Earl is because his son Earl has the same name. So if you're looking up the public records, the arrest records of Earl David Warden, you get his sons as well. That happened with Leon Valley. They mixed the two of them together. It's for arrest records and conviction records history. That's what happened with Steve, Beta Steve from P&P News. His son is named Steve. You know, I wasn't looking for his son. I was looking for Steve. But yeah, it's nice to know the arrest records since suddenly I found myself surrounded in a pool of child molesters and rapists and felons. Yeah, I want to know who I'm talking about and talking to. I think that's important, don't you? You got to know where someone's coming from to know where they're going. Anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. Earl didn't provide any evidence in his video of anything that I said calling for censorship of him. Just like he didn't present any evidence of anything that Hemming said that called for censorship of him. He didn't show anything from my Discord server. If apparently we're talking about Earl all the time, 24/7 there, show some screenshots. I mean, hell, you know what? Why don't you, as a independent journalist gathering content for a story, you the viewer, why don't you jump into my Discord server and see all the bullshit? See how much control I exert over everybody. See how much control I exert over you. I mean, it's pretty much all nonsense. But what's the end game, I wonder? What does Earl hope to gain by trying to bring me down? It's not going to have any impact on his continuous sexual molestation of minors case, his daughters. It's not going to have any impact on that. I'm not a witness. I'm not a prosecutor. I'm not a judge. I'm not on the jury. I am in no way, shape, or form related to that. All I've done is suggest that Earl's fucking retarded for continuing to talk about it. I'm surprised his attorney doesn't continually remind him of it, but I'm guessing it's a public defender who has more cases than time. So sad it's almost gone. Anyway, I don't know what Earl's endgame is, but apparently maybe if he could just rally the troops around the bogeyman of the community, maybe he can get more support and love. Or maybe if he could just silence me, then there won't be someone exposing how he is a convicted rapist. And maybe he can control the narrative a little bit better with his lies. I'll bet it's that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not going anywhere, Earl. You're stuck with me. Have a great day.